this episode of the Third Gallon Podcast.
What is it Jacob says? Everyone's entitled to their opinion, even if it's wrong.
After fending off an extraplanar beast,
You also found a grimoire, an endless grimoire, containing the notes of one Droxolos, some sort of person that seems had perverted pilgrims of Bry, I think we said.
Tricked them into worshiping Yog-Sothoth.
Yeah, and speaking of Yog-Sothoth,
We found out what the dog was doing.
you found out exactly what the dog was
That
doing.
scary dog.
Morphing almost out of one of the corners in this room was a beast from another dimension, a hound of Tindaloose, and it fucks you guys up just by looking at you.
It sure did.
Yeah.
Micah's angels go deeper into the Cradle of Quartz.
This chamber contains crumbling beds and tattered clothing. Two withered corpses lay on the floor, their skin split open from long wounds covering their bodies.
And find more horrors hidden within.
These look like they used to be some sort of monks, but they are obviously corpses that look somewhat preserved. But you feel like there's something unnatural about them. And maybe
They're playing.
I think they're just sleeping.
It's about to get spooky.
Sakir, I don't feel so good.
Now.
So I watched a show recently, which is unusual for me because I don't watch a lot of TV, and I've been watching more this year. I made a mistake. I saw clips on this show, about the show on YouTube, like shorts and stuff, and I was like, that looks interesting. People seem to like this. I should go, check this out. So I like put a bookmark on it and then stopped thinking about it for a couple months and eventually started watching it. And it hurt me. It hurt me very deeply. This show was Cyberpunk Edgerunners. I didn't really care much about Cyberpunk, the game, the genre, whatever it was coming out. It looked neat, but it was like, it had problems and all. It just wasn't for me when it came out. So I just figured, maybe I'll check it out. People seem to be really into this, and it like looks like an interesting premise. So I watched Cyberpunk Edgerunners with Drow, and I will never be the same. That was so unbelievably sad. But also is a really good show. Man, it was so good. It's an anime, I think is what you should know first and foremost. The English dub seems fine. We watched it in Japanese, and we loved it. But like, man, it was like hard to watch for some parts of it, because the thing about like the cyberpunk genre of things is it's kind of like Witcher and like 40K stuff, where it's grim dark and like good things basically never really happen. There are no good endings kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
But it being cyberpunk instead of sci-fi is like, it feels like an exaggerated version of the actual world we live in, and like maybe not a real future, but things in it that you can like foresee happening.
It feels like it could be a future.
Right.
That feels like it is a possible bad outcome.
It's like staring into a void. I will say, for those who are interested in checking out, it is a very capital M mature show. It is very violent, gratuitously violent, and there are titties in it, and more.
It's not the titties. It's the green pussies, man.
Yeah.
That's weird.
I mean, to be fair, a lot of it is front loaded in the first episode or two for shock value.
It was shocking.
It was shocking, but it's just really sad, and it was so good. It's one of those things. It's like every time I watch this, I hurt and my mental health degrades, but I can't help but watch more. It's just so well made and good. And I wrote in my notes for Banter today that I just had to talk about it because it messed me up for weeks. The music is also really good. If you're into anime at all or like cyberpunk at all, you should check it out, because I wasn't even interested in the video game that much before, but now I am.
Yeah.
It's that good.
But hey, that's a good thing, because now the game's apparently a lot better than it was.
Yeah.
They fixed it.
Or a lot less bad, if nothing
A
else.
lot less bad, yeah.
Yeah, depending on how you look at it. Drow, I know that you were very into this show. Do you have anything to say about it?
Boy, I'm so glad everything turned out okay.
Yeah.
Sure. 100%.
Yeah.
look side to side. Before I ask my banter question and kick it around the room to you guys, we have to establish a couple things about the show. Like I said, mature, really good. Rebecca is best girl. No objection taken. And everyone should watch it and feel sad about themselves.
Feel free to tell us that we're wrong in the comments. I'd love to block you.
We won't block you, but it's okay.
I will.
Can you block someone from watching a YouTube video?
I can block them on my personal YouTube.
Oh, you stop that.
It's about the principle.
It's what is it? Jacob says everyone's entitled to their opinion, even if it's wrong.
Yeah.
No, I did want to kick it around because like there's not a lot of things like. Obviously, I feel like good media is going to make you feel things, but there's not a lot of things that I watch, read, or play that like really just know how to gut punch you and hurt you, even if like you know it's coming sometimes. And this is one of the few things I can remember that really did it for me. So I wanted to ask like you guys, what are some other things, pieces of media you've consumed that like really do that for you, really just kind of sucker punch you and make you feel and hurt?
I have an easy one right off the top. To the Moon.
Man,
the PC game. I'm sure you're not surprised to hear that one being mentioned.
Yeah, I was thinking about it.
That one hurt. That one hurt real bad. It's probably the one of the biggest sadnesses I've gotten from a piece of media.
Yeah.
There's some books out there, but To the Moon is the thing that immediately pops to my mind. I got a little sad after playing that one.
It's like it's the same kind of thing where it takes a week or two to kind of go back to normal after.
Yeah.
It's so unbelievably sad.
It didn't help that I bought the soundtrack for it and was listening to it when I drove.
Yeah, I feel like that's a key thing that makes these things work, at least for me, is having some really well matched soundtrack that's also really good to just twist the knife.
Yeah.
Because it's the same way with Cyberpunk. The music really just sends it over the top. Do you have anything, Drow?
You know, not entirely recently, but recently enough, I was listening to the Third Gallon podcast and one of my favorite characters died.
Oh. You were part of that one.
And?
Squid was heartbreaking.
No, it was Shoma. The thing is...
You had spent so much time with Shoma.
The thing is, he got rid of one of my least favorite characters. I can't even say that with a straight face. Okay, I said something nice. I had to immediately rescind it.
Of course.
I feel you, though. We were both really sad about that. And you were really helpful. I think I was the one on point for editing it, but you were really helpful while we were both working on it to like help make the evil decisions.
There were a lot of interactions in the moment that kind of took us out of it.
Yeah.
So I was a helpful input to try and center things so that, you know, the audience could feel the full brunt of everything that was happening and not, you know, us stress laughing.
Yeah, the way we edited that, we were both working on it together. I was on point, and when we recorded it, there was a lot more jokes and asides that were there because we couldn't handle the emotional pressure of how sad it was.
Yeah.
And so, like, we obviously have to leave some in because we don't want the episode to be too oppressive. It has to be some breakup. But you were really helpful.
It was to lend Alonso's like final moments and his death the respect that it deserved.
Yeah, and like there's a lot that goes into that. It was those editing choices.
But now I get to be nonchalant and kind of crass about it.
Right. And also like the music, the ambience choices, like all the other things that like layer over the timing and everything, you know, all goes in for the gut punch.
So my sad stuff, I will list, and I know I've talked about this series multiple times over, but the Warrior series has a lot of gut-wrenching sadness, especially the story of Yellowfang. Oh boy. So yeah, there's that. The Book Thief.
Oh, that's
I don't know this one.
This is a story about a girl. It's a historical fiction set in the Holocaust time and period, and it is narrated by Death as a person, like as a personal voice. And in the first chapter, he tells you who's going to die.
Oof.
And then you read this whole giant thick book waiting for these deaths to happen. And even though you know it's coming, I finished my Spanish exam in high school reading this, and I cried at the end, and my friends thought I failed the test.
Oh no.
So there's that. And then I was also going to list, have you ever heard of the author Khaled Hosseini? I'm probably butchering his name.
No.
But he wrote The Kite Runner and 1,000 Splendid Suns. And they are both very sad, but 1,000 Splendid Suns made me ugly cry, like sob.
Ooh.
Sob, I tell you, sob. It's the story of two women in Afghanistan, and it is just gut-wrenching. And then my final one, Doctor Who.
Oh, really?
Doctor Who has some sad moments.
Oh, you're not wrong. Yeah, it's got some.
2 words, Donna Noble.
Oh, no.
Huh. Interesting. I feel you though, like the book where the author basically tells you straight up who all is going to die and still goes ahead with the book. That takes some guts and has to be some good writing to pull off.
I am going to talk about one more thing.
Yeah.
And we've talked about this before. The 3rd grade required reading where the dog is in the sled race and then right before the finish line her heart explodes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it just me, or does everyone have books about death in 3rd grade?
You gotta learn it
It was 2nd or 3rd
Why
grade.
is everyone from this generation depressed?
Gotta learn it somewhere.
Because every book I read in 3rd and 2nd grade, one of the main characters dies.
Okay, those are the kind of books that you should be banning, not important stuff. I don't want to read about a dog dying.
Can't
No.
let you go without knowing the pain of death
It's your
in 3rd grade.
it's like your yearly
on.
scheduled trauma from school.
Did you ever read The Scarlet Ibis?
No.
I don't remember.
That one's bad.
I don't remember titles that well. And is it ibis like the bird?
Yeah, I can't pronounce words, and we know this.
I've mentioned this before for another thing, but a death that, okay, so that one made me sad, but
That
one
one's a
that
short story.
messed me up for a week was when I watched the movie Bridge to Terabithia.
Oh God!
yeah.
And you didn't know?
Without
Yeah, you did.
realizing that it was that kind of movie. I thought it was a happy-go-lucky Chronicles of Narnia style movie, not a let's confront the pain of death.
As a child.
That messed me up for a little bit because it came out of nowhere, and I was like, wait, what?
What? I remember, so in my schooling growing up, I had to do a lot of reading that was I would read a novel, either fiction or nonfiction, something around either set in or written during the history time period that I was studying for history. So it was a cool way to pair reading work with history to kind of get a bigger view of it. It's why I really like history as an adult. And we had to read The Red Badge of Courage, which is about soldier in the Civil War. And that traumatized me a little bit, reading in detail, because the Red Badge of Courage is a wound in battle. And it's this young kid, who's doesn't even have an idea of combat, being thrust into it and seeing it in horrible, gory detail and struggling with cowardice and having an identity crisis about it. It messed me up a little bit.
I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Not so much a sadness, but if we're just talking about getting stare into the abyss messed up by media, then yeah, that did it for me. I know if we're also along that lines that messed you up, Drow.
Oh boy.
We saw when it came out in theaters.
Oh my God.
1917. Because I enjoy a good war movie and I like World War I history, so I was very excited for that.
We were in the front row.
Yeah.
So I was looking up with a death grip on both of the handrests next to me. And I know that the term silent tears is a thing that's usually almost noble. The drow was too stunned to speak.
We went to see it with my sister and her then fiance, now husband. And I asked you 3 or 4 times, hey, this is a war movie. Are you sure you want to see this?
I thought that it was going to be a documentary.
Yeah, it's a war movie. And you're like, yeah, sure. I was like, all right. And I didn't realize Drow had never seen
I have never seen Saving Private Ryan or whatever.
A brutally
I've
honest.
never seen an actual war movie.
Yeah, so
and I don't want to again. That was enough. That was it.
it was very traumatic for them.
the part where he is swimming, I believe in winter in a river, and he comes up on this blockage of twigs and stuff, and is able to rest. And then you zoom out just a little bit, and it is bodies.
Delightful.
And I think there were some that was like a recognizable uniform, like something that he was wearing, and an oppositional uniform. It was gross.
1917 was a great movie. If you like history and war movies, you'll enjoy it.
Dang, mine sounds so calm in comparison.
Well, we were talking about sad stuff, and then we just worked our way into trauma like we love to do, apparently.
Go hand in hand.
Yeah.
Yes.
Speaking of which, related to this thing, I remember being, I think, in high school, and I had like less than legally acquired a copy of Dead Space for my computer because I wanted to try it out when it was popular. But I played it at like 3 a.m. because I didn't want to, like, oh, where'd you get that game? Have that asked. And I played it at 3 a.m. with no sound. And it was so terrifying and traumatic for me. I couldn't even make it through like the full intro sequence. I saw the things like rise up and like I couldn't sleep. I turned off the game and just laid there horrified.
No, sir.
Jacob to this day still can't play.
Sir. I will
Dead
not
Space.
play a single player Dead Space game. And I will only play a multiplayer Dead Space game if I'm playing multiplayer. I don't like scary games like that.
Well, speaking of scary stuff, centuries before the Starstone was raised,
Right now.
the Wizard Kings Nex and Geb warred with one another, scarring the land between them into a devastated, unstable magic wasteland. From the glowing ashes of the Mana Wastes arose Alkenstar, the city of smog, a metropolis of airships, skyscrapers, factories, and clockwork wonders. To the world, Alkenstar is the pinnacle of innovation and determination in the face of insurmountable odds. On its streets, life in Alkenstar is a non-stop race to stay ahead of the competition. And it is here that a desperate group, hungry for revenge, living on the edge of the law, hunts for the ones who cast them out. They are the Outlaws of Alkenstar. Well, speaking of all that horror stuff, when we last left you guys, you were working your way through the Cradle of Quartz. Not too long ago, you had defeated a clockwork sphinx guarding the entrance to the Cradle of Quartz. You found a secret room hidden behind the dais and the chair thing that was sitting atop of it. You found some loot. You had a heated discussion over how morally correct it was to take this loot.
We have now found out that it is extremely morally correct.
Yes, because you also found a grimoire, an endless grimoire, containing the notes of one Droxolos, some sort of person that seems had perverted pilgrims of Bry, I think we said.
He tricked them into worshiping Yog-Sothoth.
Yeah, and speaking of Yog-Sothoth, not too long after you went off exploring down a hallway,
We found out what the dog was doing.
you found out exactly what the dog was
that
doing.
scary dog.
You walked into one of these rooms, and lo and behold, morphing almost out of one of the corners in this room was a beast from another dimension, a hound of Tindaloose.
A whole nother dimension?
And it fucked you guys up just by looking at you.
It sure did.
Yeah.
You flanked it, and you got some hits in on it, and it just vanished into the walls. And that's where we've left you guys. You thought it was going
Kind
to
of
come
obtuse.
back.
Hey,
Love the math joke.
because the angles.
You're feeling cold. Go stand in the corner.
Micah's angles.
It's always 90
It's always
degrees.
90 degrees.
You both stop it.
I mean, that one's pretty well known by now, Jacob.
Josh.
Your
gonna-
obtuse one was great, Joe.
I thought it was a cute joke.
So what are Micah's angles going to do?
Chester's gonna take a minute and pursue a lead on this bad boy dog.
How about instead we do this outside?
I have to be where the evidence is. I have to research the clue.
Ah, okay.
And the clue
Gross.
is my body and this corner.
I'm going to stand there with my sword, terrified.
Hail now.
Yes, please.
Even in this room,
If it pops back up in the middle of us healing, at least we'll have tried.
we occupy the corners that are important right now. So I think
Let me
we
move my
can-
goddamn cat.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I paused the game.
You're a fan of pausing the game when we went to move our
Do
characters.
you ever think it's funny that you move your cat with your mouse?
Always has been, Jimbo.
I'm getting a finger gun pointed at me.
I will heal.
Okay.
Who's the worst hurt?
Probably.
I'm gonna
what's
heal them
her
last.
Moist critical.
No, never mind. I care about Asuvu the most.
Suvu. my beloved.
Usuvu took that hard hit from missing the save.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
I rolled a total of 32.
Ooh, critical.
All right, so yeah, that'll be critical. 48 plus 10. Wait, 48 plus 10.
Yes, 10.
Yeah,
Oh.
Beautiful.
Good. Nice. 28.
28 points of healing. Now, I'm curious because you're at moderate curse, right?
Yeah. I should probably meditate so that I can get myself down to minor.
And get another focus point back.
Well, then while you're meditating,
Can you do a medicine heal?
Chester's going to try a... No, wait.
Chester?
If I do, it'll take an hour for you to be healed again, so no.
I mean, I only need 20 points though.
I can't get you that much.
Oh, okay.
But since you're at moderate, whenever you cast heal, you'll do D12s instead of D8s for healing. Just so as you know. And who is that 28 for, Suvu?
That was for Asuva, yes.
Okay, cool.
And then I will do Chester.
Oh no! Crit fail.
no.
Hang on, I'm going to use a hero point.
Okay.
A hero point?
I don't want to hurt
You
you.
only have one. You need that
All
for
right,
if you
fine,
die.
I'll hurt you.
No, hurt me. It's only a D8.
Okay.
Hurt me. It's only a D8.
Chester twitches again, and he moves.
Why is it always Chester?
He's always just... Oh, 7.
7. D8 got 7.
7.
What the cat
Akira wasn't even moving that time.
Well, obviously you were.
You saw a dog, so you're so puffed up.
So who is the 26 for?
That should be Eleanor, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this will be
26 on the medicine check.
That's just a success. Right?
Yeah, 2d8 plus 10.
10.
Ooh, still
Oh,
good.
lovely. I'm down 20, so 18 is perfect.
Okay. Let me give this another shot.
This is
with
Usuvu?
Chester.
Oh, okay.
I'm only down 2 now, so I'm
25, so that's the
Yay.
success. 2d8 plus 10, Chester.
Okay.
13 points of healing for Chester. Asuvu is still down a little bit. She's at 63 out of 84.
Well, that's too damn bad.
Please,
I'll
help the
I'll-
moist one.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
Hey, 29.
Oh, so close.
So close to a crit, but that'll be a success. Another 2d8 plus 10.
Oh,
Baby, 25.
25, 7 and an 8.
Nice.
I'm at full for Asuvu.
HPs, please.
No.
Yeah, here we go. Hold still.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, I saw that
It
one.
it came close to the one. Then it
There you
rolled.
go. 21 for Chester. Points of healing.
You doing better now?
21. Heal. I'm not doing math right now. I'm at full. That actually brought me up exactly to full. Aha.
Dope.
And I'm only down 2, so I should be good.
Are you medic? Heal thyself.
Treat yourself.
Treat yourself. Okay, and then are you also going to take another 10 minutes to refocus? Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, it looks like Psyche here is now up to full. We're getting really fast at this.
Oh, yeah.
Drow's
Yeah.
fingers on the keyboard.
This is my lot in life.
This is my lot in life.
More
I
of
am
our
the healer.
Players would be dead if you weren't a healer, though.
All right, so you can get a focus point back. And what do you guys want to do? You're in this windowed room.
Well, we detected magic, and the only magic we have is stored in our bag now.
The magic is stored in the bag.
That's right. And this room is empty except for the, maybe,
Terrifying monster.
I want to say evil dog, but I don't know that for a fact. The bad dog, though.
You know what? With your recall knowledge, you would know that a Hound of Tindalos,
A regular one
a regular one, and not this specific one,
is a neutral, right?
is neutral evil.
Really?
Bad dog.
Bad dog.
Do you want another art piece from it from the bestiary?
Oh, please.
Sure.
I
More
would
art.
love to see. Or,
More art.
This is the
or-
normal one, not the one specific to you guys. This is what a normal Hound of Tindalos looks like.
oh, that's actually spookier looking.
Oh, that's creepier.
It looks like a
Bug in the
like a
bestiary.
viperfish.
Yeah, it's got a bit.
It's got a butt. It's got a bit. It's got a bug.
But-
It's got a butt. A butt.
That
It's
eye.
got a big bug eye.
Yeah,
It was the alliteration.
it's fucked up looking dog. What the
I
dog
miss
doing?
Squid. You're right. Outlaws of Alkenstar is the one that
No, that
messed
one
me
looks
up for a
more-
bit.
More reptilian than the other one that we saw. Looks more dog-like.
Yeah.
Things messed up.
It is. Am I no longer frightened?
Yeah, you are no longer frightened.
Because it's still in Foundry.
Those count down by rounds. So.
All right, so we're back together. The dog might show back up, but what we'll do is we got to keep going. We got to go look for the
Just
small people's
Everybody
family.
keep their weapons ready.
I'm so sorry. I'm
Whoa.
trying, guys.
Whoa!
But
But
Chester's. Let's go.
Let's go.
okay.
We have not seen Gattleby in like a week. What is wrong with you?
Cattle.
The Gattleby chili.
Listen, I make my own chili in my body.
All right, so it looks like you guys are headed back towards this hallway you
Get back.
started down.
Oh, okay, I see. And then Chester's going to keep going. Geez, I wonder what happens here.
Chester, as you
Took
turn,
one step north after I left the hallway from the abandoned room.
yeah, and you see something in this room to the right now on
I have
the other
dark vision.
side. Yeah, I know, and there's a fucking lamp. You gremlin. God. Every other GM who's ever run a dungeon with light things knows how patronizing oh, by the way, I have dark vision. I have dark vision. Fuck you. Okay, anyway. Where was I?
Or if you're me and you're used to playing humans, you're like, I don't.
You got me started.
It's if it wasn't for the fact that I like every week I see a meme about people saying, "Oh, I have dark vision," I wouldn't do it because I know you know. But now it's a meme and I have to.
This chamber contains crumbling beds and tattered clothing. 2 withered corpses lay on the floor, their skin split open from long wounds covering their bodies, which are otherwise well preserved by the dry desert air. And you can see in our foundry map that there appear to be tokens for these 2 corpses.
I can't
Yes.
see, but that's because I'm not occupying the same space.
Chester, do they move?
They're totally still.
Chester says, "I got bodies." Jacob wants to say, "We got baddies," but would Chester know that? I don't think so. Could Chester do a perception check on them? Because we do know for a fact that people have said there's undead here.
In that case, instead of perception, why don't you roll me a religion check?
Hold on, let me turn off Drakenheart mutagen.
Psych here, if you want to get up to where you can see, you can roll religion too. I know you're trained in it. Or Bry lore as well.
Before I do that, though, Chester is going to pop another Eagle Eye Elixir. Because we've...
28.
With the healing.
Good roll, Psych here. That's
28.
17.
You said religion?
Yes.
That's going to be 20.
20? That's not going to do it.
Yeah.
That's a fail. I mean, Chester, you know that these are some sort of corpse laying there, for sure. That's enough obvious on your own.
Psych here got 28, though.
So what's what?
So you know that these look like monks of Bry, at least their garb. So you there's a lot of people in the priesthood or whatever of Bry, right? These look like they used to be some sort of monks, by what you can tell with their iconography and everything. But they are obviously corpses that look somewhat preserved. But you feel like there's something unnatural about them. And
Do you
maybe
think they're playing?
I think they're just sleeping.
you think that this might be a Kurobozu, a monk who has violated their monastic vows.
I know about these.
That might rise after death to become an undead horror known as a Kurobozu.
Oh, you were listening to... Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That means...
Yeah.
Oh, no. This kid hates these. I remembered why.
Yeah, these were in a glass cannon game.
That was my nervous
They were in
voice.
Androids and Aliens.
No, these were in Side Quest Side Chess.
No, they
Think-
were in Androids and Aliens, too.
They may have been both.
Could be both.
I thought they were in Side Quest Side Chess, the one on Night Hall.
Porque no los dos.
Maybe. I could be misremembering. But yeah, you know that these look like monks. They're corpses. If they're undead, they might be a type of thing called Kurobozus.
I would like to try and stealth up to one of them so that I can get within touch range.
I will need a stealth roll.
I don't need to get up to them. I have changed my mind.
What do you want to do?
Oh.
I am going to do
Before
Disrupt Undead. No.
Chester's going to drink a Drakenheart mutagen.
Nope, I do this without consulting you.
Okay.
No, please, drink your thing.
So Cat Psyche, you're about to cast a spell. Chester's like, drinks mutagen furiously.
Yeah.
You gotta make me burp.
So, cantrips
All right.
automatically heighten, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So this is going to be
Well,
2d6.
we're gonna roll initiative first.
I'm not going to roll.
All right. Eleanor, you're using after you. What was your total psych here? I didn't punch it in for me.
27.
27. And then Chester
27.
Williams.
36.
Oh, look
bam.
at you. Man, I picked such a
Deb.
great time to roll a natural 20 in that last combat.
Oh, I thought you were about to say
Shut
you
up.
rolled a natural 20 this time. I was about to be very mad.
Yeah.
Oh, look at those dumb low ACs. Look at how stupid that +4. Never mind.
What are you looking at?
Nothing.
Yeah,
I was
it's-
about to say.
look at how dumb that plus 14 is, and then a Suvu.
Plus 11, and a Suvu's plus 14.
Do you have something you'd like to say to me?
Nope.
Does magic make things boring?
No, it doesn't.
All right. So technically Chester and Asubu could act before this. I'm just going to have Asubu technically move up or whatever, but we can start out round 1 with Psyche here since you want to be the one who kicked this off. Unless you want to start the fight, Chester.
Well, I mean, I did get
That was out of the box.
you got a higher initiative.
Oh,
That's a 13.
on your flat check. Thank you. All right.
So this is
have you spent any spell slots today?
Yes, I get my 4th back
Oh, is that what
because
you
that's
cast?
the only one I have out. And
Okay,
you know
nice.
what? Since I have a 4th level heal, I took that as my.
What 4th level spell did you cast?
I cast Painful Vibrations.
Yes.
On the.
That's right. I keep forgetting that one's 4th level.
And I've.
Do you have to spend a 4th level slot to cast a signature spell?
No, but I do
No.
need to spend this spell specifically.
Okay.
And
And let me guess, heal
Yeah.
does damage to undead.
yes, I could do the 3-action version,
What's that do?
which would do positive energy and a 30-foot emanation to all living and undead. Sorry. Yeah.
Huh, the little 4?
Yep.
How's it from this?
What were those words?
This is your fault for picking an undead character.
So that would be, what, 48 damage
Yeah.
if you heightened heal?
Yeah.
Do it. Let's do this. Chester, I'm sorry. What are you talking about?
I don't know if that works like that. Is it just you don't receive the... I thought you just have negative healing.
You disperse positive energy in a 30-foot emanation. This targets all living and undead creatures. So to undead, it does the hurdy. To living,
nope.
it does the healy.
Negative healing, it is damaged by positive damage and it is not healed by positive healing effects. So it would
So
hurt you.
yeah, it does. What do I roll?
Does that mean I get hit points?
Fortitude?
Yes. DC
Fortitude?
25 basic fortitude.
All right, let me roll these for the Kurtabozos.
What did you do? What did you get?
I got a total of 14.
Oh my god!
I got a 21
Did you?
and a
you
17.
crit me! You
All right, 48, right?
suck here. I don't feel so good.
Quick question. I'm down 2 hit points.
Yeah,
Do I
get
get hit
healed.
points?
You're
So
fine.
you don't get healed.
Oh no, it does
No,
both, doesn't it? It does
It
both.
targets living and undead. It's just positive energy.
Yeah.
Oh, you get healed. Everyone gets healed. Everybody gets healing.
Yeah, everybody gets healing.
Fuck you,
Sweet.
Chester.
Except Chester.
Do your damage.
So it's 48, right? when it's
Hurt me.
heightened?
Hurt me.
Well, they both failed.
I rolled a 2 on the dice.
Did you have a hero point you could have spent?
I'm not going to spend that unless I'm
You
dying.
take 42 points of damage.
You might be dying.
Could take just under half of my life.
All right, well, these will both take 21 because they both failed.
I'm at 43 hit points after 42. Just, Bwah! You nuked Chester.
You just burned him.
So I can't turn off the lights.
Please let me take my turn.
Sure.
Please, I got a higher initiative.
How do you do... Hold on.
Oh,
How can you delay in this one?
I don't know how it works. But
When you delay in
I
2E,
have a
does it move you
question,
in
Derek.
the initiative?
Does the dog
yes.
heal from positive energy?
The dog?
Yeah.
You have no idea.
it's
Okay.
through the walls. It wouldn't count anyway.
Okay,
I
that's fair.
believe.
If it's in this dimension.
That's
Well,
fair.
it came through the wall earlier, so it could be.
You can return to the initiative order as a free action, blah, 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 blah. This permanently changes your initiative to a new position. Okay, cool.
Can it teleport if it isn't in a corner? Too late now,
So
anyway.
you didn't make your check. Okay, so you can act now if you choose to, Chester.
I would love to act.
Okay.
Chester, now severely injured by the
Grievously
light of
wounded?
God.
Chester is
God.
grievously wounded.
God.
Chester's going to devise a stratagem on these things. No, I'm going to at least hurt one. Well, first off, my knowledge check, 22.
You already failed to recall knowledge on these things.
Shut up. But,
You failed that one too.
Use
So.
a free action. Just 1 second.
but
You should leave. I'm going to do this again.
what you gonna, what? 30 feet. Chester had a 10 on the die. I still think I'll be able to hit him. He is going to throw a ghost charge moderate at these
God.
guys. What that's going to do, please check. There we go. Make sure device stratagem is on. It is going to do 2d8 positive damage plus 2 positive splash damage. So that's going to be 2d8 plus 2d6.
Okay.
And,
Wait, what was your total to hit?
Oh, I didn't say that. It should be 26. Yes, 26.
26 will hit, yeah.
Okay,
You're
I'm
going
about
for the
to
middle
say.
one?
I am going for. I mean, the one
One's
in
in the middle
corner.
room. Oh, the
No,
corner.
I would go for the middle one. I don't know if
Okay.
there's one anywhere else, so that seems like a good idea. Oh! 8, 3, 3, so it's 16, 19, 22, plus 2 splash damage is 24. 24 positive energy to the one I hit, plus whatever weakness it has to positive.
24, you say?
Yeah. Does it have a weakness? Does it look like it hurt more than that?
No, it looks like it did normal.
Oh. And then 2 positive energy damage to the
Now.
other one.
Get out.
Okay.
And then Chester says you're gonna do it again. Let me take a look at heal. What's the range? 30 foot of it. If I go around a corner, will it still hit me?
Let's see. I can tell you precisely if Psych here stays in place. I can tell you precisely how it'll work.
Because Chester can't outrun this. His speed is 25.
It looks like
Why don't you go back into the other
I
room?
want to make sure if it'll work like that.
it looks like if you run past Usuvu, you can get around that corner because the hallways aren't lined up; they're off by
Yeah.
a little bit, and that'll block it from going in there.
Well, good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he'll be right there. And that is Chester's turn.
Beautiful. It's going to be Usuvu's turn then. Yes, Psych here.
Did the things react when I did that?
We're getting to that. They started moving, but we're getting to what they do. Usuvu is going to move. What's your movement, Usuvu? 25. Okay. So she can just get there, and she's going to trick attack stab with the light pick. Thank you, Chester.
You are welcome.
Aw.
21 to hit is going to miss.
That's a natural 4.
Yeah, okay. So it's now these guys' turn. They actually act back to back in this initiative because of Eleanor going after you. They both do the is it the grudge girl thing where they just kind of and stand up and arch their backs. Let me show you their artwork. This is actually their official artwork.
I would love to see it.
They look like this.
Oh, great.
Oh, that's awful.
Fantastic.
They have this as they animate and are twisted and contorted, they have this black smoke coming out of their eye sockets and mouth.
Did it look like they disliked what I did?
Oh, they hated that.
Okay, good.
Kurobosu's disliked that. What do they want to do? They pop up, and I think first one's going to move over to Psyche because that hurt very muchly, and he's going to spend his second action to do Stunning Flurry, and I'm going to make 2 attacks.
Uh-oh.
I believe in him.
You know that lovely spell you cast. If you could do it again, means that if Usuvu or Eleanor got hurt, you would also heal them while hurting the others.
Yeah.
The problem is we're in such a narrow hallway.
All I gotta do is get in the room.
We have to get past them to get into the room.
I'll tumble through.
Oh, that's right. You do that. That's your shtick.
It's my whole thing.
I was really hoping that they would be weak to positive energy. If they're not, I'm sad.
Eleanor does that to look cool. And Al did that to find a weak spot.
All right. I have not used to doing monk stuff, but here we go. So here's 2 strikes on you, Psyche. There's only going to be 1 action for me to do these 2.
Oof.
That's going
no.
to be a... Oh, it shows their name in the chat. Sweet. 31 and a 30 respectively. It should both be a normal...
None of them crit.
Yeah, normal hit. So you're going to take... I'm going to add these together because they both get counted together for resistance stuff. You're going to take... Hope you're not... You should be...
30?
Yeah, add those together. So 30 points of damage. That's bludgeoning and negative. And that's that. But you're also going to have to make me a fortitude save.
All right.
2 fortitude saves.
Oh, for both hits?
All right, 24 for the first one. That's going to be a success.
Oh.
It's 19 for the second one. Is going to be a failure. Yeah, you didn't critically fail. So the punches come together. It's like boom, and like they hit you close to the head, and it feels like it's trying to. It almost like knocks the sense out of you, but you stay together. But then the second thing about that, it's just like the necromantic energy coming off these fists makes you stupefied 1. I'm gonna drag this on your sheet.
Oh.
Okay.
For 1 minute.
Ooh.
Oof.
Yeah, it's just going to make you stupefied 1 for 1 minute. It has 1 action left, and I don't think it can do a flurry again. I can't tell. I feel like that should have the flourish trait. It doesn't, but I'm going to say it does because I don't think you can make 4 attacks in a round.
I mean, you can if your actions allow for it.
My actions technically would. I would just have a huge map. I'm just going to take the last hit at -8 for my agile stuff. Last action, 26 is going to be another hit, so that'll be 15 damage total.
Big oof.
But these things definitely got hurt by that positive. Like, that hurt very, very muchly. But the next one's going to go, it's next to a Suvu in the room. So it's going to just Stunning Flurry, 2 attacks on a Suvu. Poor Suvu.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah,
32
hit
is
and a
a crit.
critical hit. Damn it, Asuvu. Stupid armor.
Did Asuvu get an attack off on these things?
She missed, I
She
want to
missed.
say.
Oh, okay.
She moved, trick attack, and missed. So that's
see.
going to be normal damage, 15 points of damage to Asuvu. But Asuvu's topped up on health and these heals, man. So that's going to be fortitude save from Asuvu. You might get to see what happens if you fail from her.
Oh no!
15 on the die. Asuvu is the crash test dummy unintentionally. Asuvu failed and is going to be stunned 1.
Yep.
And then the second hit crit, so that's going to be, oh wow, minimum damage, I think.
Oh, good.
Almost minimum damage for 12 points on a crit.
Thank goodness.
Oh no, it's 12 doubled. I'm sorry, I didn't roll doubled. My
Oh,
bad.
that's
But still,
still not as bad
24
as
is
it
not
could've
that
been.
bad. So that's 45 hit points left for Asuvu. I'm counting out loud. So another fortitude save from Usuvu just for funsies. It doesn't really matter if she fails, only if she critically fails. She doesn't. Okay, cool. So she's stunned. It only spent 1 action to do that stunning flurry. It's going to spend its last 2 actions. Kat, you get to reveal your knowledge now. It is, since it is adjacent to a stunned creature.
I know this, and it's scary.
It leans over Usuvu and, like Dementor style from Harry Potter, starts sucking her breath into its like gaping black oozy mouth.
It's. I think it's the apoxia.
Needs to make a very important fortitude save, which she fails
Bottle cap.
by 1.
Wait. I wanted to use a bottle cap.
I'm sorry. Do you want to
Okay.
spend it now? I've been
Yes.
going
Did
too
say
fast.
bot.
I will spend a bottle cap on a Suvu.
Okay, I'll re-roll it then. Natty 12 for 23, which barely passes. So, Asuvu, you hear her, holy shit, and then just no noise coming from her open mouth, but she succeeds, which is good. However, she is also exposed to something that we like to call black apoxia.
Oh boy.
Yep, I remember this.
She needs to make
This
another
bad.
fortitude save.
This real bad, guys.
She fails. I've been rolling terribly for Isuvu. Okay. Stage 1, no effect. It is now Eleanor's turn.
Okay.
Save her.
Isuvu is
Eleanor-
actually fine on hit points.
Eleanor is going to. Am I allowed to move through its space, or am I going to have to tumble through to get past
You
it?
can tumble through. Well, part of your move action.
Yeah, I'm going to use tumble through to get past it. Now I can actually see that Isuvu's in there and in trouble.
Yeah.
So a tumble through, a roll. I want to hit the one that's hitting Isuvu, though.
Flank that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So do I have to?
What you said she was stunned, Derek? Or
Stunned
stupef-
1.
Oh, okay. Oh,
And I have the movement for this because I have panache.
Yeah. So make me a check to tumble through the other one.
I believe that'll do it. It's a 14 on the die with 18 for a 32.
Oh, yeah, you're good. So you'll move into position and you'll flank the one menacing Isuvu.
Yep. And now I'm going to hit it.
Okay.
Or at least try. Please
Cool.
roll good. It needs to be damaged. Hate everything. It's a 2. It's an 18.
18 total
Yeah.
to hit.
Yeah. I know it's not going to hit, but I don't have a hero point to spend.
No, it's not
And
going
I'm
to hit.
afraid to spend my bottle cap. I do get to do my half of my precise strike because of my confident finisher.
Yeah, go ahead and roll your finisher damage.
Oh, that's not bad. 8, so 4 damage.
4 damage.
And then I am going to raise my buckler.
Okay, cool. That's that. They'll go to round 2, top of round 2. Psyche here, it's your turn. You have one of these things in your face, but you've been holding strong against its attempts to otherwise do horrible things to you.
Duke Nukem.
Do it, Psyche here. Drop the bomb.
First and foremost, I need to.
Do the stupefied.
I do make it
Oh, your flat check to cast
to
while
pass.
stupefied.
Yeah, to pass the stupefied.
Nice.
Thanks for
I made it by like 1.
Thanks for remembering that because I already forgot with these two things.
Okay, and then this is going to be a second level heal.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
At
that'll
all
be
3
2d8.
actions.
2d8, right?
And that means Isuvu gets the healing.
Yeah, everyone will.
I don't need it.
So that's going to be, looks like 7, right? Let me make my fortitude, or is it will? I can never remember.
Hang on. So this is heightened +1. It does a d8 and then another d8 that is 7, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So that's going to be fortitude. All right.
Oh, wait, hang on. I am at minor curse.
Yes.
One of them critically
But
succeeded.
that's only for healing. So one of them critically succeeded. The other one normal failed. So that one will take, that's the one menacing Isuvu too. So that'll take 7 points of damage down to Shumen. And the other one will take no points of damage, the one in your face. That's all 3 of your actions though. Chester.
Hang on, I'm trying to figure out how much I heal
7.
with my curse.
Oh.
By the way, Suvu and Eleanor also heal.
Yeah.
I don't have any damage,
Actually,
unfortunately.
technically, you would roll 2d12 for them. No, you wouldn't. That's only moderate. You're at
Yeah.
you're at minor. Thank you. Yeah. So I'll heal Isuvu.
Hey, healing helps.
Chester, what do you want to do?
Is it okay to get close? After seeing the flash from around the corner. Boom. Am I safe?
I have more to give.
I would
Run in, throw a bomb, run out.
Devise a stratagem.
Okay.
Right here, I should be able to hit that thing
Yes.
because I can see it.
It will get cover.
How much? +2.
+2.
All right. Chester is gonna throw
Round the corner here.
another ghost charge moderate. It's what I got him for.
Okay.
That will be a total of 29.
That'll hit.
All right. That is 2d8 plus 2d6. 17 plus 2 is 19 damage. Psyche here takes none because it's positive energy.
Yep.
And I forgot this last time. It is enfeebled. 1.
Enfeebled. Okay. Do I have to make a save at
Nope.
all?
No save. You're just enfeebled 1. Let's throw a Lyserium. This will be a +10.
Okay.
27.
That'll hit.
So that's going to be 2d8.
And 2 splash for Psyche, right?
Yes. That'll be 12 plus 2 is 14 fire damage.
Okay. That's some good damage.
All right.
You
Am
definitely.
I on
round,
fire by any
Chester.
chance?
What?
Am I on fire by any chance?
No.
Okay.
Oh, but it is. It'll take 2 persistent damage.
Okay. Persistent, you say?
Yes.
Are you
Two.
are you backed away proper?
I am backed away proper.
Okay, good.
You can go ahead and nuke it again.
Okay. Cool. That's Chester's turn. Isuvu's turn. Oh, great. I'm flanking with Eleanor, and I have all 3 actions to do stuff.
You have 2 actions.
Because she's
You're
stunned.
stunned. 1.
Am I? You're right. I forgot to read out these conditions. So stunned, you can't act. I'm stunned 1 of value. Stunned includes a value of how many total actions you lose. So I lost 1.
Yeah.
Each time you regain actions, reduce the number of your stunned value. So, okay.
Stunned is what I got slowed with confused when we were fighting the cockatrices.
Right. So I become unstunned, but I only get 2 actions. That's okay. I will trick attack and smack. That's my jam.
And
smack?
she is flanking with me.
And
You
I
mean
am flanking.
Oh.
But I rolled a natural 1, so I do nothing. Tricks are for kids. Anyway, it is now this heretical monk of Bry's turn that is on fire and menacing Psyche.
You know what's worse than an undead monk? An undead monk on fire.
A heretical undead monk on
is
fire.
on fire.
Goodness gracious, great balls of fire.
Great monks of fire.
Great fists of fire.
Did you know?
Yes, great fists of fire.
Did you know this monk has monastic lore plus 11?
Wow,
Interesting.
it's a smirt, a mindless
He should
undead.
spend a
I'm
whole
assuming it's
action
mindless.
rolling monastic lore.
Let's see what I want to do. I'm going to roll monastic lore on Psyche. No, I'm not.
Yes, it takes an
Spend
action.
a whole
do it.
action to do that.
Yeah, they might learn something. They're the Bry thing.
Sure.
What of Bry? Or not anymore, right? Technically.
I'm Psyche Carrington. Stunning Flurry.
I did that name chart. What's your name? Sakir.
Oh no!
I got a 14 for 30.
Dang it, Sakir.
That's a regular hit.
So you're going to take 13 points of damage and I need you to make a fortitude save.
Okay. It's 27.
Okay, 27. Well, that will succeed. Point, you are not stunned.
So does it still get to do the asphyxia?
If it's not stunned, it doesn't do the asphyxia.
I can only do my steel breath if you have certain conditions. So we do get another attack. It was part of this thing.
Oh,
That's a 31.
That
bunk.
still doesn't critical.
Good.
Okay, so you'll take 15 more points of damage. And then I'm going to need you to make me a fortitude save from this stunning, or from my fist stuff, basically.
All right.
Oh, good roll, good
30,
roll.
your success, no more stupefied.
Okay.
Or rather, you keep your same stupefied. I don't re-up the duration, basically. It doesn't really matter because it's a combat level thing anyway. But okay, so that's my stunning fist. I want to chase Chester because he throws some ouchie bombs, but...
Does it have the ability to tumble through?
Yeah, it can.
Excuse me.
That's this regular thing
Does
you
it
can do.
need to? I mean, no, come on, bring it.
But you're an Oracle of Bry, so that kind of...
Does it know that?
Sakir looks it.
Is it mindless? If it's mindless, it don't know
It
squat.
needs to take a whole turn to roll monastic lore to know that, Derek.
That's right, Derek.
You're making a lot of assumptions about what this heretical monk of Bry can
Yeah, I
do.
failed my knowledge check. I'm going to make nothing but assumptions.
Lol.
So it'll just take its last attack with its regular fist zony.
Fist zombie?
Nice.
And that'll miss. Okay, cool.
Whew.
But it has one more action.
How?
They're monks.
One
They
action,
attack all the
stunning
time.
flurry.
Oh, you
and
got
then-
where both attacks can. Wait, but okay, you're right.
So I have an action to spare.
Come at me.
You're not supposed to stand and bang in Pathfinder 2e.
Come,
I
yeah.
know, but I only have so many actions.
Come at
I
me.
can't do my steel breath whenever you're just stupefied.
Tumble through. Come at me. You could do an acrobatics check on Sakir. Do it.
It's just gonna not use its last action because it doesn't have anything to do.
Oh.
Okay, so the next one that's gonna go is going to
Do your fire flat check. It did your
thank
damage,
you.
it looks like, automatically. I don't know if it reminded it of you or if it did it, but
no, it rolled me damage. I sought to apply it, so that's
Okay.
gonna be 2 points of damage from persistent fire.
and it dies.
It doesn't die.
How's it looking?
It's pretty hurt, honestly. I failed my recovery check though.
It's
So I'm
toasty.
still on fire. It looks toasty. It looks like it just came out of the toaster oven. All right, next one's gonna go and it's gonna smack Eleanor. Stunning flurry. Here we go.
I use nimble dodge.
Okay. Here's the first fist that you'll nimble dodge on.
Oh.
Natural 3.
Aw.
It's a miss, though. Hey, it's a miss.
Hey, no, I use nimble dodge.
Oh, another
I'll
natural
roll another natural 3 on my second attack.
Get good.
I'm gonna spend my next action to move
Oh.
out of the way. Does that trigger an AOO? No, I could step.
I used nimble dodge, though.
Yeah, okay, but I can step. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to be flat-footed anymore, and then I'm going to spend my last action to attack.
They are not mindless.
It didn't hit, though.
What? You moved out of flanking.
Yeah. I'm a monk.
I'm noticing this. Chester can see it now too, so it saw it happen.
It missed my attack.
Yeah, I missed the last attack with a total of 17. So punch with the stunning thing, move, and then attack. That's it. Eleanor, you will go at the end of this round.
It is now the end of the round.
Yes.
I am going to roll to tumble through.
Okay.
All right, Jacob, metagame with me. I have a higher bonus to tumble through, but I bet you they're really dexterous. I could also feint and use deception.
I don't see what fainting would help you.
It's only 2 less, and they might
unconscious.
not be
My one
as
action
smart.
got the vapors.
One action got the vapors.
You're right. They probably do have a really high reflex. So sure, let's faint.
I'm gonna try the feint and see
But
what happens.
as a being that has a high
no,
wisdom,
tumble
they might have
through
a high
gives
perception.
a chance to be flat-footed to me.
Yeah, do it. Follow your heart.
That was out of the box.
This is the way.
That is a 13 for a 31.
Yeah, that'll tumble through.
Nice.
Sweet. Now it is flat-footed, and I have panache.
All right.
All right.
These things are tougher than I thought they'd be.
Nash 2d6 plus 4, and my thing if I hit. Come on, baby.
nice.
Come on, baby.
Vibe into this music.
I hate everything. I'm rolling stupid natural 2s.
Okay.
After
That's
what
a
the dog
18.
doing, I thought
It's
these
not
would be
gonna
easy.
hit.
No, not gonna hit.
But I do my half damage.
Yes.
From my confident finisher. But they're resistant to physical damage, aren't they?
Nope.
That is 11 damage. So is that 5?
Yes.
Okay,
that's
and I'm
5.
going to raise my buckler.
Cool. Pretty solid turn, even if it's a miss.
When I miss, I can still do damage, which is kind of nice.
Yeah. All right. Next in the order is going to be top of round 3. It is Psycheer Williams.
Okay.
You making a flat check for your casting again?
Was it 5 plus that?
Yes.
Yeah. So 6 total.
Or
right?
was it 4 plus?
I'm looking at the thing. I roll 6.
You made
5 plus.
5 plus. Yeah.
So you hit. You
made the
rolled
DC.
6. You made it.
Good.
Yeah, you can cast a spell.
Good.
So I don't think we covered it, but to lay it out explicitly, Stupefy, take a status penalty equal to the value to checks and DCs based on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma. So basically, it's going to hurt you if you're a caster. And if you cast a spell, it is disrupted unless you succeed a DC 5 plus your stupefied value check. So in this case, it's going to be 6.
I need to stop using this dice. It's hard to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can barely see it from over here.
So what spell do you want to cast, Psycheer?
I'm gonna do 3rd level heal.
Nuke.
You also have, didn't you just get Disrupt Undead?
Yeah, but that's a cantrip and it does a d6.
Nuke.
No, but it's auto-heightened.
I also heal my friends.
Yeah.
That's true. I think Disrupt Undead at this level would do... it's a d6, so it would do 4d6, but to one target.
Yeah.
But yeah, not bad. All right, so roll your damage, 12, and then I'll make the fortitude saves for both of these.
And they'll both die.
Oh, what's your DC? 24 right now because of the stupefied. So that's a 17 is a failure. And...
Oh yeah, don't forget to heal Eleanor.
Eleanor's... Oh, she's not even
16
damaged.
is also a failure. So 17 full points of damage
Dog.
is going to... Wow, that actually kind of hurts a lot. And then Isuvu is also going to heal 17. Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's 3 actions your turn. Chester Williams.
Chester didn't expect to use all of his undead bombs on one fight. But is what we got.
I gave you back all those lightnings and all.
Yes. Devise a stratagem the hell out of this thing. It's a 19 on the die.
You sound like a Pokemon. Devise a stratagem. Devise a stratagem.
Devise a stratego. Substitute attack roll. Oh, but I can do better damage with, I'm going to stick to my guns with a ghost charge. What's a Madougal?
Dougal.
Dougal?
And that won't hurt Psycheer.
That will be 19 plus 16 is 35.
Good.
35 to hit.
Yes.
That'll be a critical hit.
Beautiful.
We need to hurt the one that's hurting Psycheer.
Kill him.
Do it.
It is a 6, 4, 5, 3 for a total of 18. Plus 2 is 20. Times 2 is 40, and it's enfeebled if it's not dead.
It had 15 hit points left. Chester, would you want to describe your kill?
I throw a bomb at it, and he blows up in positive energy. just like he shines from the inside when the bomb hits his chest, and it just goes. "Ah!"
He sprays gore everywhere. Reflex save. Just kidding. All right, that's that. He is dead.
Sakir, are you done nuking?
There's a drow shake their head at Jacob.
No.
I'll just stay here then.
Asuvu heals 2 hit points.
Because of splash damage.
So does
Oh, me
Sakir.
too? Yay!
Yeah, 2 hit points.
Oh no, it doesn't heal. It's positive damage.
Okay.
Dang it.
Okay. Oh, wow.
2 hit points. As if you're the GM. Okay. That'll be Chester's turn.
He has one. He does have one more action. He's going to. Oh no.
Chuck another bomb. Wait,
mean,
no, that's dead.
I can technically see the other one. Does that mean I could shoot it?
It would have really good cover.
I mean, might as well. I have a bunch of bullets.
Just get in there.
Oh, I'd have to draw my gun anyway. You're gonna nuke. No, wait. I actually might be able to. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I would be right in the line of fire. I would be right in the line of fire.
Thinking about it more, I'm just going to do Disrupt on them.
Okay.
That's a one target
So
thing.
Chess is gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4.
We done nuking?
Suvu's right there. I was gonna step in the way. Chess is gonna go right here. Chester
You
is hurt enough that thing got up to him. We can wipe him out in one turn. So Chester's done now.
I can't believe you critically failed.
I can't believe I dealt 40 something damage to you.
To Chester.
Or dealt. Or is it both?
There's an outline of Chester
Dealt.
on the floor, just with like a fire outline, like your nightmares.
Yeah, like my nightmares.
Okay, so Asuvu's going to move, trick attack, hit with
It's
the light
both.
pick.
It's what?
It's both. It's dealt and dealt.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Natural 1.
Oh, no.
Suvu.
God damn it, Asuvu.
Usuvu and I are not doing
Subaru.
well in this fight.
Asuvu's got great hit points from these heals.
No, I mean attack-wise. Neither of
I
us
know.
are doing too hot.
I just can't hit anything. I'm not hurt.
Can she regular attack?
Oh, but I do have, I forgot, I do have Black Apoxia Williams. Uh-oh.
Is that a disease?
It is.
Poison? Okay, all right.
Not that Chester knows.
I know.
She
Sakir might
can't do
know.
anything. It's this monk's turn. I've already infected one of you, John, so I'm going to attack Eleanor.
Nimble dodge.
Stunning Fist.
No dodge.
Natural 4.
Every time I use it.
Okay. Miss. Natural 1.
Oof.
Okay. Last attack. 5.
Ah, get good.
Wow. Okay, yeah. I see the way the game is telling me this is going to go. That's my turn. Eleanor, it's your turn.
Eleanor is going to attempt to tumble through.
Okay.
That is a natural 1, so no, she does not.
Womp, womp, boom.
Oh.
Debating whether I'm going to try again or just attack without panache. I'm going to attack without panache.
Okay.
Natural 6 for... It's not impossible. 22. I doubt it's going to hit,
It's a
though.
miss.
Oh.
And then I'm going to attack one more time.
Okay.
Actually, no. I'm going to raise my shield.
Okay.
My buckler.
All right, it'll go to Sakir's turn.
It is going to be Disrupt Undead.
I need you to make your flat check, DC 6.
Whoops. 15.
All right, you're good. So what's my DC to roll against?
I need to figure it out. 24, I believe.
And this is Disrupt Undead. Mm-hmm. What type? Is it Will or Fortitude? Oh, Fortitude save. Okay. Cool. Here comes the Fortitude save. Okay, that's pretty good. That's a regular success, but only barely. I got 25 to beat a 24, so that'll be 46 halved for me. 16 halved is going to be 8. Boy, this thing is barely up. Ugh, and that was a cantrip. Fuck. I'm so dead. Die. It's Chester's turn.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's not. Was that only 2 actions?
That was only 2 actions.
Hot diggity dog.
Go Sakir.
Don't summon the dog.
What the
dog doing?
No, I don't want the dog doing.
Oh, dog.
I don't want to know what the dog. The dog.
The dog. One of these episodes with that thing is going to be what the
I'm
dog
going
doing.
to cast harm.
Oh, you mean it's going to
One
come back?
action
On Chester?
on
What?
Chester.
Oh, harm. That's right.
Chester, it's been fun.
Max healing
nice.
for
Yeah,
Chester.
8 points of healing to Chester for one action
Oh,
harm.
that's the good stuff right there.
The Korobozu looks longingly at the negative healing.
Chester does it too.
Drow did a middle finger.
I got flipped off by Drow.
Around the corner, just
Fuck you, you undead piece of shit. I would know. Chester, it's your turn.
Chester turn. Chester's
Kill
going
it.
to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to devise a stratagem. Hey.
Just shoot it.
Well, I have to. I'm not going to shoot it if I ain't going to hit it. And I ain't going to hit it.
You want to get into melee with it? Jacob looked at me like death.
So I have a 5 on the die, and my total would be 21. I would miss. So instead, Chester's just gonna.
Have you even drawn your gun?
No, I'll drop my whip and draw a gun.
Nice.
Thank you.
That's your turn?
That's my turn.
Alrighty. It's Usuvu's
No,
turn.
I take that back. I'm gonna just raise my shield.
Okay.
I'm not gonna draw my gun or drop my whip. I'm just gonna raise my shield. That was a better idea.
Do you have a shield or a buckler?
buckler? A buckler
It's
is
just
a
hard.
shield.
It's easy you say raise shield, but it's
Yeah.
really a buckler.
It is a
alright.
shield though.
But there's a difference.
Going-
You get more points from a shield.
Usuvu's going to do the whole trick attack, shoot with the crossbow.
There
Ooh,
we go, Suvu.
31 to hit. Will hit.
15 on the die.
Yep, so that's going to be 12 points of damage to this thing, and I don't even get to do my fun stuff because she shoots it with the
Oh,
hand crossbow in the temple,
Goodness.
and it dies.
I don't think I didn't do a single No, I did one.
You did your
damage.
precision damage.
That's all I did was precision damage.
Yeah.
I didn't hit it ever.
Yep, she shoots it at the temple and it dies, and you have solved my Kurubozu puzzle, and that's where we're going to end this episode.
Beautiful.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna make a note. Chester's gonna pursue a lead on these things.
We dodged real bullets, guys.
Yeah, you did. Except for Usuvu, who's sick as fuck.
For now.
But she didn't get her soul eaten.
Yep. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of the Third Gallon Podcast. If you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing, rating, and reviewing us. If you want to see more from us, check out our website, thirdgallon.com, or follow us on Twitter. We are at Third Gallon, that's THIRD Gallon. And we are also on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook with the same handle, at Third Gallon. We also publish a video version of this podcast on YouTube, which you can find on our channel, The Third Gallon Podcast. Our theme for this season is Delta Rust, composed by Andy Ellison. Our ambience for this episode was composed by Michael Ghelfi, and you can find more of his work on his YouTube channel, Michael Ghelfi Studios. And you can support his awesome work at patreon.com/Michael Ghelfi. Thanks again for listening, and we'll see you next time.